Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Montez from itsmontez.com, and I have this awesome upload for you. It's an interview with TopBuzz. TopBuzz reached out to me, said they wanted me to be on an interview. Bad thing is there's no visual, so you're going to be looking at whatever I have to display for you. I will try to get some screenshots because he said that we would be sharing the screen with one another. It's being conducted through Google Hangout. He said he does these a couple times throughout the week. If you've been watching the uploads of TopBuzz, because again, like you've watched the filibuster, you've watched the TopBuzz, Is It a Scam? You've watched the films that have been putting out on TopBuzz. This is just more proof inside of the pudding. Yeah, that's right. So I'm supposed to be getting a call very, very soon, and I'm going to record the audio for you all. And we'll get you some screenshots and share with you a little bit about what's going on inside this interview and recording it for you. So if you're trying to get yourself to wherever you got to go, this is something that's going to surely help you get there, because I did not think that this would be possible. I was kind of skeptic at first with the whole idea with TopBuzz myself. And then lo and behold, look, like I showed you, like this is really happening. It's really, really real. So without further ado, check out this interview with, well, I don't know his name yet, but I'll be getting his name soon, and you'll be hearing it soon, because I don't even know it yet either. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Montez from itsmontez.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to keep up. Duh! It's Montez.com. So I know you're just as stoked as I am. I've actually just got the message. I'm a little bit running late. He's a little bit running late anyway. He's on his way to the meeting room, and he's on his way up the elevator to get to where he goes. And I'm actually going to be showing you a screenshot where we've actually been talking back and forth, so you can see with me while I'm breaking this down. Because again, I am trying to filibuster all you naysayers that said that this wasn't possible, because it is. I'll be back with you all shortly. Montez from itsmontez.com. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to keep up. It's Montez.com.
Yeah, that's maybe the, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, or sometimes, I don't know, there will be a marketing team to have creators to talk live. Yeah, not yet.
Sweet.
Started that.
Sweet. Well, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. Like, a lot of people told me, like, hey, TopBuzz is a scam. TopBuzz is this. TopBuzz is that. You know, like, a lot of people told me that, and like, I was like, no, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do it, and it seems like it's been pretty cool. I haven't really received a payment yet. I don't really know how that works, but I was hoping like maybe we'd be able to talk about that and things like that, like after the interview, or I didn't really know how that would work, but
so maybe that's part of the reason why we have such interviews with creators, because so far some already know how this like share or revenue come from, how their videos are recommended, but some they totally have no idea. So
right,
we'll find out some way to let people know that how it works.
Right. Well, I guess we'll talk about that later, or
yeah, maybe talk about later.
Cool.
Okay. It's weird. My Hangout app is trying to. Okay. So like I have a Hangout app on my phone, so it's trying to connect at the same time. I don't know why.
I see. What is your name?
Meow. M-I-A-O.
Meow?
Yeah, it's calling from Beijing.
Meow.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm from, I guess you already know where I'm from, Kentucky.
Okay. Yeah, I used to live in Seattle for 3 years, so Kentucky is still far away.
Yeah, you like it better in the United States or Beijing?
I think they have the differences. It's like personal preferences to back to China, but it's a great pleasure to be in the States because Seattle is like running for 8 months. It's not that sunny, but still very warm and humid. It's totally not. It's not the same or totally different from Beijing.
Right, I bet it. I bet it. I bet it's something different. So you've been with TopBuzz for a while, or is this something that's like, cause I'm just trying to get an understanding about where this is going to go and et cetera, on like
Oh,
all this kind of thing like this.
yeah, we are just trying to say like thank you to the content creators, and we thought it's great to meet in person to know that how's everything going, and also we are an international company as you can see, so it's easy to have some globalization, internationalization, or localization. So we are trying to make sure that we've done something right to the U.S. market. Also, we have other markets, so that's also part of the question, and that's what my colleague looking at, like Japan, Southeast Asia, Europe, so a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty big then.
Yeah.
Well, so like, who's the? You know what? Maybe I should stop asking questions and you should ask me questions, huh?
Cool. Yeah, I can ask you first, and then you can ask me later about what's your concerns, or do you have any questions with your usage on the product? Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
So, how did you know TopBuzz and decide to post on it?
Well,
because you mentioned that it's like a scam or something. I saw the comments and I said, no, it's not working like that.
Right. When I first heard about TopBuzz, I was very trying to find out like how can I increase the views on my YouTube channel. Not really like in a spammy way either, because like YouTube's very sensitive on like where viewerships are coming from, and so I did a search on Google and something came out about I couldn't understand the language, to be quite honest. I didn't even know what they were saying, but it was a link that said something about TopBuzz. I swear to you. And the funny thing about it is I don't even have a cell phone. So
wow.
yeah, so for me, like I was kind of like I'm on my like YouTube on my TV, because everything's smart, and I'm so on my YouTube on my TV, and I'm watching, like I've literally watched like 2 hours worth of videos just to get to this one video about TopBuzz. And
wow.
yeah, it was crazy. Gary Vaynerchuk really put me inside a mind of like try to find something new. And so I'm like watching video after video after video, and I come across this one and it looked really intriguing. And I clicked it, and I didn't understand what they were saying, but I got the context of TopBuzz and copy your URL and put it here, and it showed a cell phone, and it was kind of like, duh, that's what's viewing it. And then it's like, for me, I wanted to be where people would be at, and so it made sense. So then I went through like a rundown of like, is this real? Cause I right, like the first time you hear something, you want to look it up, and so like I went to Google and I typed in TopBuzz, and then put scam, and then I saw only one video, and it was about like it wouldn't take all the YouTube videos that this man had created into, and I was like, well, that doesn't mean it's a scam, you know what I mean? I was just like, I don't, whatever, So I created one, and since then it's really been cool. Like, yeah. So that's how I found out about it. I was intrigued about trying to get more YouTube views and trying to get my brand out there. And then I saw that after like 2 hours worth of films. Like I found TopBuzz, and I, like I said, I didn't understand anything, and I was like, wow. So yeah, that brought me there.
Okay, so do you have any conversation or interaction with your fans on YouTube or on TopBuzz? Especially on...
Yeah, well, so like I got a few like people on like my top buzz that I have connected with that have transferred over from like the conversion rate or whatever there, but some of them, really most of them, have been people that I have brought inside of my thought leading um, mentorship, I guess, if you will. Like, because there's people that say, hey, Montez, how can I get more views? How can I do this? How can I do that? So I'll bring them into that environment because TopBuzz has a refer a friend program. And when I first thought about that, I was like, hey, that's awesome. And then when I seen what it was doing for me, I was like, let me tell my friends about it, because like you can go through like the analytics on YouTube and see where your traffic is coming from. And I seen that TopBuzz was registering, and I was like, wow. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is, and the views were phenomenal. Like I have a video about TopBuzz out, and it's like #1 on Google, and the views are going up and up and up. There's some people there that probably don't like it, but I know very well that it's like it's powerful and it's true. So yeah, that's pretty much like as far as like my friends, and then some people that are like that join that I've referred there that might want to like I had one guy contact me, and he said that this is when I found out that TopBuzz was an external site, is because he told me that he had found my video of TopBuzz when he was searching through TopBuzz on a different program. And so I was like, look at that. That's an indexer. That's a backlink. So like, while I'm trying to do all my study inside my head anyway, I was like, look at this. It's got a backlink. So then I started noticing that people would, so I have connected with people from like, but not, I wouldn't say on an extent to being like, hey, we love your stuff. People comment and stuff like that. But I do comment quite often on my YouTube account. Now, on my YouTube video, I have a lot of people that say, still on my video, it's a scam and blah, blah, blah. And actually, believe it or not, I did a video talking about how I was going to be having an interview with you all, talking about how it's, like TopBuzz isn't a scam. Like sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. So like us doing this interview, it's really helping me be able to tell other people that this isn't really what. Sometimes you can't just believe what you see or what you hear. You just got to do it if you think it's right in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that. But people are over. Yeah, it's have those. Yeah. So I think that people really great with staying in their comfort zone, and they're not trying to accept anything if that's a really huge change to their lives. So I totally understand that.
Yeah.
So have you ever used the app because you say you don't have a cell phone?
Right. No, like, but I do, like, my wife, she has a cell phone, and she's always like, Montez, get off my cell phone, you're going to kill that battery. you have your computer, use your computer, don't use my cell phone, like, so like, I did kind of, like, sneak the cell phone, I did sneak it, but I downloaded TopBuzz just to get like an understanding of what it looked like on her cell phone, and then like the next day, I think I deleted her. She had a bongo game on there or something like that on her cell. And then I deleted her bongo game, so the next morning she gets up, she's like, Montez, what'd you do to my game? And so.
I just deleted one of my dad's apps, so I hope he didn't notice that.
Yeah, like, no, but I really wanted to. So that's the only way I've ever seen TopBuzz is through like my wife's phone. But I'm not a cell phone user. I'm a content creator, trying to get the eyes of the cell phone users. I I don't spend much time viewing other people's stuff. I spend time creating. If I do, I'm trying to get someone else's ideas, or like, oh, they went like this or they did like that. Like, maybe I'll do it like this,
Yeah, that will influence your style.
Yeah, absolutely.
So does she use that? Does she see or go through TopBuzz often, or she has the app but she never uses it?
Well, yeah, I think she uses it now that it's on her phone. And I think that, like, since I've kind of, like, it's kind of weird since Facebook's kind of, like, censoring people through, like, the content that you share, But I do know, without a shadow of doubt in my mind, I can't tell now through TopBuzz how many people have signed up through referrals. But I know a lot of people that did sign up were not people that were, like, creators. They were just visual people, because so, like, I know that people do, and honestly, I have actually one of my own clients, King J the Blunt Man. He downloaded the app, and he actually uses it to get the most up to date news and, like, what's going on in the music industry. He gets the most up to date stuff. So then when he posts on Pinterest on Periscope or anything like that, he has, like, the newest trending topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he uses it as a developer app like that, and I know some people that do, but my wife, I wouldn't say. She's really, she's always so busy. I really don't know what she does on her cell phone. I can't really get it long enough. I get it like twice a day, and that's it.
Right.
5 minutes. 5 minutes a day. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, phone addiction is not so good for health.
Well, no, I that's exactly what it was, and honestly, here's the thing: is society was saying, "Oh, cell phone, cell phone, cell phone," and I was like, "Well, the cell phone's cool, but it's not going to help me learn how to create a cell phone. It's not going to, you know what I mean? Like, you still need the computer to write the program, or you still need the PC. So, like, when the market went left, I went right. I was like, everyone's going to be stupid and only know how to work a cell phone, and I want to know how to work something that's going to, like, I'm not calling my wife stupid or anything, or anyone that has one, but I think if you're trying to further knowledge, you're definitely going to need a computer. You're not going to be able to do a lot of stuff without a computer.
Yeah. Actually, there's a good news for you, because next month we will have a website for content creators, so that on your PC you can watch other creators or to see your contents online, not using an app. So that's what we've been working on.
I've been seeing there's a lot of changes going on. Like, I still don't have my friend referring link, and I don't think my followers are really right, because, like, it's changing and stuff. A lot of stuff is, I think I have so much stuff on there that it can't really keep up. So I kind of, like, stopped for a little while and just, like, let it chill and see how it will update. So I've noticed there is some changes, and if they do have a website, I think that would be really cool, because it kind of reminds me of the app Instagram. It kind of reminds me of Instagram in a way, but then Instagram doesn't have a PC-friendly app. So for marketers, it's kind of like, that stinks. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you got to have a cell phone.
Yeah, well, not Instagram, and I really like to it on PC, but they don't have a PC page. So it's sometimes so annoying, because maybe I do not have cell phone on hand, or it's not convenient to use that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to solving a website for content creators, because we noticed that people are not that fancy or crazy about cell phone, and it's really great to watch videos on your laptop or PC.
Well, even then, you can take your laptop and you can do like a podcast and throw it to your TV. Like today, it's like
Yeah.
and again, like I think that the more advanced that the person is, they might have a cell phone, but I bet you the smarter they are, the dumber their cell phone they have. Like they're not gonna have, you know what I mean? They're gonna have like a little small, old, back in the day flip phone. They're not gonna have something all high tech just because they don't. Well, a lot of people are conservative that do care for privacy that aren't really
Mhm.
kind of like into that. So I don't really see the content creator ever using cell phone. I don't think very many content creators are cell phone users anyway, if you look at
Mhm.
statistics. But I don't know.
Yeah. So far, the content creators we've interviewed, they mainly are on PC. That's come from
I
your.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, because we are also conducting the Japan one, the Japan TopBuzz, and it has a different name, like TopBuzz Real or something. And also, like the Japanese content creators, they are also working on their PC, not on cell phone. Yeah, your theory is totally right.
I see it. I see it. Yeah, I didn't even study that. That's just what I was like thinking in my head. I never even knew that. I just, I might, that needs to go on Montez predictions proved right. Like that would be great.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether they have any study on that, but I can maybe later. I have a communication intern. He has been working on it. I can ask him whether there's any paper supporting that,
Cool.
or if no paper, maybe he has a new study to work on.
Yeah. So are me and you gonna be in contact often, or
Sorry.
are we gonna be in contact often, or?
You can just send through email.
I see. I see.
I'm not on Hangouts often. Maybe sometimes Skype, but you can send emails because it's my official email address, and I have to check it every day to work on
I see.
different steps.
I see.
Yeah. So, do you have any likes or dislikes about the function on TopBuzz? Like how you can create and submit your videos, how to edit it. So far we've made a lot of changes. How do you think about that?
I think that submission wise, when it comes to like YouTube content, that's pretty
Mm-hmm.
stellar. Just being able to take the link, put it in there, boom, takes all the information, pow, upload, really easy. Now what I would like to see, just personally for me, for blogs, I don't like the fact that I have to copy and paste a whole blog that I wrote on Medium, or that I wrote on Blogger, or that I wrote on uh,
Mm-hmm.
WordPress. I want to be able to do the same thing with that link, with
Mm-hmm.
those, and then put it in there, and then pow, it'll code, write, copy, done. Like I think that would be pretty cool. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. So honestly, I'm very happy with its capabilities on. But then again, like I said, I don't have a phone. We
Uh-huh.
haven't seen the website yet, But when the website does come, I think that that's going to be really good for
Mm-hmm.
the creator to kind of see. Okay, this is what the content looks like on a page, or because right now, like I said, I only get to take my wife's phone 2 times a day. So I gotta be very conservative with my time. I gotta go check this and like, all right, this looks cool. Okay, cool. I can't spend a lot of time checking out my top buzz to see what it looks like because she's gonna take the phone from me. But anyway, I think if I could get the website, I think that would help me tremendously just so I could see
Mm-hmm.
what it looks like that I'm posting out, and then being able to copy the links. But I think that if Top Buzz would become like Facebook, like how it takes Facebook videos, take
Okay.
Twitter videos, take Instagram videos, take all video content, and be able to decipher all content.
Oh, well. Yeah, you got my promise that will be online next month. the tech persons has been struggling and crying for a long time to working on that. Yeah.
Wow. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's the priority we've been working on. It's pushing them for a long time. Yeah. And have you get any revenue right now?
Right,
The
right now,
news?
right now it says that I am to be paid out. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna actually check 1 second on my computer. Just give me 1 second here. It says that I am to be paid 16. Oh, hold on. I know it's 16, but it's taking a second. Here it goes. Come on now. Come on. All right, 1644 is what it says that I'm supposed to be paid. But I said that I've seen some people say that you have to actually get paid like $100 first before you get paid. I don't know. So that was one of the questions I was hoping I would be able to ask you. How does that work out? What is that? How does payment work? And does it have to go through PayPal? Do they send checks, or like how does that work?
Oh, actually, that's part of my question. First, do you understand how it's recommended? Like the videos, how people can view that, or they can find it on their page?
Do I know how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the mechanism of this app or this product.
Like, do I know how they find my videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes up like pretty much like. Aren't you a creator of the app?
Yeah. And actually, it's like algorithm. Have you heard about that? It's just like YouTube.
Right. No. Like. I don't think it's like YouTube at all. Like I think it's easier than YouTube. I don't think that. I think that it's a lot easier than YouTube than what YouTube is, because it doesn't take all that knowledge to create. I mean, like, it's the basic thing. Like you'll do better on TopBuzz than what you will YouTube with a clickbait title. You can title anything with clickbait and someone's gonna click it, and then their interest is already peaked. As long as it's something that's, because you gotta think, like, when you're looking at the cell phone, for me personally, on how I see it, when you're looking at the cell phone, now you got 3 to 5 seconds, but really technically it's 30 if you're looking at that cell phone, and you can put something on there that's clickbait, or a picture that looks very derogatory or whatever that's going to catch the eye, and they're going to click it, and then you've got 30 seconds to keep them in. And I think that for creators like me, or creators at all, you've got 30 seconds is going to stick someone to it, so you had better give them 30 seconds of something good. You know what I mean? Like, it comes down to the creator of content, I'd say. Like, but as far as like getting paid, I think you have to get like that $100 check. I'm not sure. Like, so you don't know, how do you get paid? You don't know how that works out?
Actually, that's through bank transfer, I think. So one of my questions is, would you prefer PayPal or bank transfer? Because bank transfer take a long time, and PayPal is like instant.
Yeah, I would be a PayPal kind of guy. Like, me personally, I would do PayPal. Like, I think that any business person has a PayPal. And, I think if anything, it would be like Apple Pay or something like that, like coming up on around the corner or whatever, if you will. I think that those kinds of things that they'll come, the credit cards and whatever kinds of streams that you're gonna, but then also to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to be another way that's going to be also a very. I mean, I've been watching Bitcoin to myself, and I'm kind of thinking, hey, you know, if things go in the right direction, it could definitely be a huge. It can definitely be a huge market for the company, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's was something that they thought of or anything like that.
Yeah, actually, I think Bitcoin may be beyond the company's limit, but we are trying to see whether we are using PayPal or using bank transfer because it's.
If anything, I would say use PayPal before like bank because people don't want to wait that long. No one wants to wait that long. Like if it's gonna take longer, you know what I'm saying? PayPal's like boom done. You know, but also too though you gotta think it takes like $4 or $3 every transaction, so you're gonna be losing some kind of money there. You know, there's gonna be some kind of money lost there. So I mean, I don't know, I don't know. PayPal would be best for me though.
到站采访。你们之前站过吗？之前这是我们店的。啊？对，我们也是有店。Sorry, wait a minute.
All right.
是我们
这是我们店的。是那边有去那个小的那边有那边有在看。
Oh, wait a second.
All right.
Okay, never mind. I'll do it here. So like, it's.
Can you tell me? Where are you at? Oh my gosh! Tell me where you're at. Where are you at? It looks so cool.
Yeah, it's our company.
What does that say? Show me again. What does that say?
By this?
Yeah. What is that? That is so cool.
Yeah, that's part of my email address.
Oh.
Yeah. So sometimes they will overbook meeting room, and I have to move out. I think my colleague didn't take that room. Yeah.
Dig it.
And, sometimes the problem is the your account, and sometimes the system will like double book the meeting room.
I see.
So I'm on the question.
I think we were like talking about. The
recommendation of the videos and also the referral share.
About what now?
About the sharing of your videos. So how it works.
Oh no! We were talking about PayPal.
Oh yeah, that's the difference between bank transfer and PayPal.
Yeah. We were saying like about like which one do you think is better for you? You think you're gonna do the PayPal or you think you're gonna do the bank transfer?
Now, it's bank transfer, but some creators they told me that it will take them for a month. So I guess it's great to be PayPal.
Can I still select PayPal?
I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, I cannot see that through my account because it's internal one.
I see.
Yeah. So I think maybe next month when the website is online, you can also select the different method to collect your earning.
Cool.
Yeah, because that's another consideration, and when there's a consideration, that means it's half done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sweet.
So, you work it as a full-time stuff, or this is your part-time job?
Oh, full-time.
Full-time?
Yes. I just really do this and content create and help through social media. social media is kind of like everything and anything about what I have to do. So yeah.
Okay. So are working so how many hours will it take you to working on that each day? Is it an all day work or you take about like 6 hours on that?
On like content creation or
Yeah, content creation or on YouTube or TopBuzz?
like for me like I'm always creating content. I say like I wake up at like 7:30 ish, and then I create content until like now. Like we're on the interview now, so like I usually will clock out at 11 o'clock, and I'll do that till like Saturday or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll take those days and just really just chill out because I have so much content to, to create now. You know what I mean? I done smashed out all week, so I just don't gotta do nothing all weekend. Or it just depends if I have a show on the weekend. Maybe I'll go out and go do a show, or But usually I try to. It's about a 17, 14 at least hour day. I try to make sure I get a good day's work in.
Cool. So, do you have any recommendation on TopBuzz right now? Like, what's our advertisement or methods trying to attract more creators to the website, or some correction or updates on our functions?
I think as far as like just as people knowing that you can be a content creator, I think that's definitely something that you're gonna need to, as a company, try to make more people aware of. Now, how you go about it, I think that there's lots of different ways. I don't know, again, like on what kind of ideas you've all thought of, but there's lots of different social media ways that you can take. Because again, like TopBuzz is speaking to no one, but really, you all are looking for creators, correct?
Yeah.
So, like, I think that if you're looking for these individuals, you need to make sure that you're making it ready and available, not so much for people to know that there's content here, but this is where creators need to go. Now, as far as like letting people know where content is, you need to let that be up to your SEOs or your under guys that are going to be lodging the content or pushing it towards the cell phones. But as far as the creator goes, I think that there needs to be a better way to be able to build some kind of relationship. Kind of like how you're doing now. You're taking the time to speak to me. I'm a creator. Yeah. So, like, I think it's awesome you're taking the time to speak with me and say, hey, like, what should we do, or what will we go about to make the things better. But I would definitely try to find some kind of way, and I'm open to hearing some of your ideas. If you have any ideas you want to share with me that I could, like, tell other people, hey, look, you might be looking for them there, or, like, what kind of ideas do you all have to kind of, like, let the creators know that TopBuzz is here?
Actually, that's what we are thinking about, to see that what are the proper way to that people have easier access, or they can have more knowledge on what they can do. Maybe some of this to have some tutorials. Do you think that's workable?
No, I don't think really tutorials is like anything that's really going to be something that's like, because again, like, I think that you're looking at two different kind of people. You're looking at a viewer and you're looking at a creator. Two different kinds of people, and we all think two different kinds of ways. Again, like, you gotta think like this. As a creator, creators don't use cell phones. You've heard it and heard it and heard it again. Creators aren't going to use a cell phone just because that's just not what it's not what you create on. You can't create. I mean, you can, but even then you got to edit it down, and who wants to pull it from the phone? And so somehow, some way, I think that through the company, maybe you might start investing in some of these other apps that are around, or like do like a maybe you might do like a contest on who creates the best uploads, or whatever, or like ranking for creators, or upping pay for certain creators, or kind of like put an ad out there to, or like I said, target. I would target, like, for instance, I would take Snapchat. If I was you, I would take Snapchat and let that, like, if I was Top Buzz, I'd take Snapchat and let that be my catalyst for uh, ringing the alarm that Top Buzz is here. You know, because if you're looking at, like, if you have a Snapchat, quote unquote, you are a content creator. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be creating content. And I think that the email idea, you emailing people, Top Buzz emailing people, they should stop that very quickly. But you know what? But for me, it's great, because there's so many skeptic people that are gonna be like, and there's so many skeptic videos out there that are saying the negative about Top Buzz, but I get to be that one voice that says, hey, Top Buzz is really better than what you think, So I would really say that Top Buzz it has to go towards the apps of people that that they're creating on, like 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 find out where the creators that you want to pull from, and put them, like buy a filter one day on Snapchat.
Okay.
Something like that. I would do something like that. Or, you know, maybe you might do like a campaign on Instagram.
That's called Halloweener. That's like a hashtag on Twitter. That's for the holidays, and you have some reviews on your Halloween, and then you can put a hashtag, and that's probably like a contest.
It's just, the problem is there's not very many people that know about it.
Yeah.
It's not until I think that, like,
Yeah.
if there was a reminder that would say if you pressed hashtag Halloweener, it would be different, but there's not a reminder.
Oh,
I think for the PC user, it automatically does it.
I see.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's not, the hashtag's very effective. It's almost like, if that, then this. If that, then this. Have you heard of that program?
Yeah. So actually, for PC users, they don't like hashtag, right?
No, I'd say I use hashtags every day.
Okay.
It's just that I'd say that
You don't know about it.
I didn't know. You have to, like, let me know, like, use these hashtags if you want this to happen. Like,
Yeah.
on the side, like, reminder, use this hashtag. Like, I have to see that, or I didn't know it. Like, but I think what it did is it automatically did it for me.
Oh.
So that was pretty cool, you know what I mean? But I didn't, that was cool.
I think that's more clear for the app users, not for the PC users. So that needs to be improved.
Yeah. Again, like, we're creators, like, and that's just the difference of, like, but it's work in hey, beggars can't be choosers. For me, it's been a great program.
So have you ever attended like a YouTube Academy to help you with editing or creating or some skills related to your creation?
No, I haven't really gone to YouTube Academy or anything like that. I've really just kind of, like, my thing was, I just basically took time to study from other people. I watched a lot of other people's content, or had a lot of people come in my life that would say, hey, do this, or hey, do that. Like, I have a manager, his name is Raymond Los, and he kind of, like, really structured me to to really take a look at what people are doing. And then I watched this guy named Gary Vaynerchuk, and he kind of really helped me be creative and kind of trying to be innovative, to be on top of what's the next step, what's the next thing. And I think that honestly what happened is I hopped on TopBuzz before TopBuzz, you know what I'm saying? Like again, I'm noticing that TopBuzz right now is in this development state. So that if I would get in TopBuzz right now, I'm going to be a lot better than, it's almost like getting into YouTube now versus when YouTube was YouTube. It would have been better to get in then than later. So for me, I love my situation. I love that. But again, it comes down to, because I had to literally look for where I typed in something like content creating share video platforms, or content creator video platforms to that nature, to where like where to share my YouTube videos on content, you know, like something like that. And it pulled this up. I had to first wonder, where can I find YouTube videos, or where can I share YouTube videos? And that's how I found TopBuzz. So I think that's the connect there. Oh, I lost her. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. We lost her real quick here. We're going to start back up here in a minute. I got a couple screenshots, and I will be sharing it with you. And we're finding out this is a very new program. Didn't even know it, so. Anyway. Do what now?
So, it's still... Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
We are thinking about having like seminars or skill workshops for content creators. So, not sure whether that's useful or to be helpful to the creators.
I don't think that content creator school is really going to really help the creator very much, because the creator already knows what he wants to create. I think that if like you had like a maybe like, I don't know, I don't think that the way to pull, I don't think that would help. I really don't, like, because again, like, YouTube's added all these other things, and I don't watch it. I just won't. Like, I can go to YouTube and go find out how to be better at YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna go. I just won't. You know, like, I just. So I think that if maybe like you would find a different way, it would be better. I don't think that would be a very good way. I don't.
Okay. So, what do you dislike about YouTube? Because you mentioned they have some function you don't like about.
Right. For me, I don't like that they'll block certain videos, and they're very like judgmental on what videos get seen and what doesn't. They're very what do you call that? Sensitive, but it's something. They censor your stuff, and they give you the yellow dollars of death, and sometimes that's really bad. I haven't received a payment yet out of TopBuzz, but it seems like I've accumulated more money quicker through TopBuzz than what I have YouTube. So it seems
because YouTube is like based on the ads you have, and then TopBuzz is like the clicks you got.
I think it's a lot better. But I don't think there's a way that you can promote your TopBuzz account. Like, there's not a way you can say, hey, people, I have a TopBuzz account, come check it out. There's not really, because there's not really a connection yet with people that there's TopBuzz. You know what I mean? Like, here in America, I don't think there really is. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that. I think that YouTube is, like, so strong right now. But also, too, though, I think that YouTube is failing because of what they're doing to a lot of creators.
I see.
So I think, like, if there was some kind of way you might be able to, like, for me, I think that I got a whole lot of sign-ups because when I pitched the deal to them to get them to sign up, I was like, hey, to better compensate yourself or to add on to the monetary or to add on to the financial gains that you're getting through YouTube, go ahead and do this too. Like, because again, through like they say Greg Cardone, he says like the $1 million mindset, you have to have like 4 and 5 different earning accounts, business accounts or whatever, right? So like, if you think about it, you do YouTube, you do TopBuzz, you do this, you do that, until TopBuzz comes to a point and says, we'll pay you more for specific content, then that's something. But until then, share your content wherever you can and stack it up and earn from them all.
Yeah. That's also part of the plan, I think, but I haven't heard for more specific news, but maybe that's one of the way that we can head into.
I think that would be nice.
Yeah. So we like to help us to make more, I don't know, that's more like public relation related, like to help us to say, hey, this is a great platform, they've been improving and it's not a spam. Yeah. Do you have that time, or do you like to do that? So that's like an add-on question.
Like, I think that I could definitely like. It just depends on what would the criteria be, what would be expected, and what would be in return, of course.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I would definitely like. I would be open to helping promote TopBuzz and reaching out to people. I already have, you know. You know. But as far as like I would be very open to helping, yes. As long as like my needs were met, or if we could come up with some kind of like win-win situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. So I guess that's all that I would like to know. And do you have any questions to me?
I bet you did want to hear the rest of this, didn't you? Yeah, so I did ask some more questions, but I don't think it's necessary. You need to hear them. You heard well enough inside this interview with TopBuzz Meow here on the interview. There's a whole lot of like advice. There's a whole lot of information. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going to be happening in the future with TopBuzz. If you listen to the whole entire interview, you would know that. But anyway, all in all, I'd say this interview was pretty cool. I hope you all have enjoyed this interview. Share this interview. Let this be your inspiration to go out and seek more. There's a lot out there, and it's really up to you to go find it. It's up to you to go look for it. If you look, I have a video. It's about you. Anyway, it's Montez from itsmontez.com. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to keep up. Duh. It's Montez.com.